Hello, members of the Pride, and welcome to another vlog. And this one is a big one because we have hit 1,000 subscribers. Now, I realize I've done this video already. For those of you who are kind of long-time fans of the channel, you know that once upon a time, when back in the early days of the channel, I tried doing some advertising, and I ended up getting basically conned by a guy who basically fed us a bunch of fake subscribers. I didn't realize it at the time that the guy was fake, but I fell for the scam and unfortunately ended up getting a bunch of subscribers. But and they were all fake, and I didn't find out until later that the guy had fed me something like, oh my gosh, it was something like 1,800, I think it was like 1,800 or 2,000 subscribers or something like that. And they were all fake. And I had no idea that it actually, that they were all, well, like not all of them, but like almost all of them were fake. And it was an absolute mess. And so YouTube later ended up removing them. But before that happened, I had ended up making 2 separate videos saying, hey, I made 1,000 subscribers. Hey, I made 1,800 subscribers. And I later, of course, found out they were all fake. So this one is for real. However, we have actually hit 1,000 subscribers for real. And I am so happy to know that you guys have all come to my channel, that you guys watch me, that you appreciate the work that I do. Thank you guys so much. I am so grateful to every single one of you. I try to make sure that every single time I end my video, I thank every one of you, because I want you guys to know I could not do this without you. Literally, I mean, this is all entirely because of you. I mean, I just create the content. It's you guys that make me successful. So thank you guys so very much for 1,000 subscribers. And I want to officially recognize the fan who made number 1,000, and hopefully Fatty McCatcat is watching this episode, this particular vlog, because Fatty McCatcat is our 1,000th subscriber. Officially, from here until eternity, yea, let the heavens be known, and let the earth shake upon this, upon the ground that we walk. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but let it be known. Fatty McCatcat, subscriber number 1,000, that shall never be taken away from that fan. So thank you so much for being number 1,000. And thank you for all the other 1,000 subscribers. Actually, as of this video, I'm at 1,006. So thank you guys. Thank you. If I could name every single one of you, I could, but I can't, because most of you have your profiles blocked, so I don't even know like what your names are anyway. So however, I do have some other people that I do want to recognize on this particular ostentatious occasion, and I went and wrote them down, because if I didn't, you know me, I'd forget. I would like to give very specific shout outs to 4 separate people and 4 separate websites. 2 of them are YouTube channels, and 2 of them are Etsy accounts. And all 4 of these people have, in one way, shape, or form, made an impression on me, have helped me, have helped the channel, or have simply just been exceptional in their hard work and dedication. I think they deserve to be recognized. So let me start off with my mom. My mom, who is an exceptional painter, is well known throughout the art community in my area. She has begun an Etsy account. I will go ahead and put a link right here to her Etsy account. She also has a Facebook account, and that it's Watercolors by Janet Powell McKee. She, she puts out her work on her. Well, I should say, she takes pictures of her work and she puts it on that Facebook fan page. But she also sells her work on her Etsy account. If you like artwork, guys, go check it out. Go take a look. Her paintings are fantastic, and I think once you see her work for yourself, you'll see what I'm talking about. Right now, she has 5 paintings up, and as they sell, she'll be putting other paintings up for sale as well. But you can take a look at like a huge amount of her work on her Facebook page. Go check it out. Genuinely, guys, you're gonna enjoy her work. She's excellent. She does everything by watercolor and by hand. She doesn't do any shortcuts. She really is amazing. You need to check it out. The other Etsy account that I want to bring up is done by a friend of mine who goes by the name of Everlasting Lace. And her Etsy account is called Enchanted Distractions. Now, she is not a painter. She's a quilter. She does quilts and designs for like the marketplace and also for personal use. If you have ever seen her quilts, wow. I'm going to go ahead and put her link right here as well, so that you guys can check her out. Incidentally, every single one of both of these links, both for Watercolor by Janet Powell McKee and also for Sheepdog Paints, which is my mom's Etsy account, as well as Enchanted Distractions. All of those links will also be at the end of this video. If you want to write them down, go check them out. And I will also be putting a link to each one of those sites down in the description below, just so you all know. But go check out Everlasting Lace. She also just works her butt off, and she does amazing work. The other 2 people I would like to shout out to is, of course, longtime friend of mine and probably one of the best friends I have in the whole world. And I've never actually met her face to face, and that is Little Mama Bear. Little Mama Bear, I wouldn't be here without you. I would not be here without you. You are the one who got me involved. You're the one who got me started. And if it wasn't for you, I would not have Squeaking Lion. I would not have had the guts to get this started. I would not have had the gumption to get this started. But you believed in me. And you pushed me, and you told me that I do have the talent. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have 1,000 fans today. So, Little Mama Bear, thank you so much, Bear 5, to you. And she also has a YouTube site. She doesn't upload a lot, but she does upload, and she has been uploading more often lately. And her link, I will also put her link right here, as well. My YouTube page also has her as a featured YouTuber. She will always be there in perpetuity. And go check out her work. She's not quite the same kind of YouTuber as I am. She tends to be less boisterous, less loud. She's much more quiet, much more laid back, much more soft-spoken. But she's a wonderful player, and I think you'll like her work. And the final shout out that I want to give is to also a good friend of mine and has been for a while. And you guys have seen him on other of our group collaborations, Play Maestro. Play Maestro, as it turns out, it makes his own games, and has been putting out new games in the recent days. And he doesn't know I'm currently shouting him out, but I decided I was just doing this on the fly here. I decided to add him to it. I will go ahead and put links to his YouTube here, but I will also put down a. I want to say he also. Oh, and forgive me, my memory is terrible. He posted in my. In my. Wait, is it? Did he post it in mine or did he post it? Oh, he posted it in Mama Bear's. That's why. I will go ahead and post a link in my Patreon, not Patreon, in my Discord, a link to his newest game called Chalkboarder. And it's a neat little game. I mean, it's absolutely adorable. And considering that he built the entire thing for the spring 2019 Simmer Jam, he built it in 24 hours. And it's really cute. It's really fun. It's very simple, but it's absolutely adorable. I think you guys will like it. And I will post a link right here. Hopefully I won't screw it up. I've never posted a link for Simmer.io before, so hopefully I'll get that right. But yeah, go check him out. Show him a little love. He's not only a fellow gamer, but he's a guy who's helping to create games for us to play. Hello, I mean, how do you not bump that guy? You should, go check him out. All right, so I also owe a thank you video to my Patreon patrons because we did go above a certain goal, and I promised that if my Patreon got above a certain goal, that I would do a thank you to each and every one of you guys, and so I wanted to do that here. And as long as we're celebrating everything else, I also want to give that thank you video to you guys, because you guys are also helping to make my dream of not only doing this for a living a reality, but also to be able to expand this to the point of being able to start up the Squeaking Lion charity. And so you guys are the first beginning steps, and I appreciate every single one of you. So I want to say thank you, personal thank you, to Theron Ledford, to William Tadlock, to Lily K, to Lil Mama Bear, to Sean Hughes, and to my mother and my daughter. And all of you have added your actual your monies into my Patreon account. You all have been supporting me in a very personal and very special way, and I thank you guys so very much for that extra mile that you go to support me. Now, having said that, there are a lot of people who want to be able to support Squeaking Lion, and in fact want to be able to support their other YouTubers that they watch. And I've actually been asked questions. Lion, I really want to be able to send real money, but I just don't have any to spare. How can I support you, and how can I support the Squeaking Lion charity, in the future? And actually, I can tell you exactly how to be able to do that. I've actually listed down a couple of things that you actually can do, and it doesn't cost you a penny, guys. You can support me, you can support your favorite YouTuber, and you can support the Squeaking Lion charity when it becomes open by doing very simple things, and all it takes is just the tiniest amount of time, and it costs you no money whatsoever. Let me turn to that real quick, because you know me, I got to write down everything. So if I don't, I swear I'm just become an absolute whew. Okay, so method number 1: watch the ads. Whenever you see one of my videos or one of the videos of your favorite YouTuber, ads pop up, and I realize that your first instinct is to immediately get rid of that commercial. Nobody wants to watch ads. I get it. I really do. You see that little skip ad box pop up there, and you're just like, go away. And I admit it, I'm guilty of this too. We all are. Nobody wants to watch the ads. I completely get it. But if you want to be able to help me and help your favorite YouTuber, then all you need to do is just watch at least 30 seconds of that ad. Now, some of those ads, they're like 2, 3, 5, 10 minutes. I actually saw an ad once that was 22 minutes long. It was, and what's stupid is that the video that 22-minute ad was on was only 3 minutes long. I mean, literally, the ad was 7 times longer than the video. It was so stupid, and it's like almost like these advertisers just don't seem to have a brain in their head, as if we're watching like this video because we would really desperately want to watch their ad. But it's when it comes to videos, if you're actually able to watch the entire video, then that's best. And any video that's less than 30 seconds, you're automatically required to watch that if you're going to continue watching the video. So for that, I thank you so much. I realize you're kind of stuck watching those ads, and you can't skip through them. Thank you for that, for your patience, and thank you for supporting me in that way. But if there is a longer ad, something that goes longer than, I believe anything longer than 30 seconds, has that little skip ad button. And if you hit that button before 30 seconds has ticked over, we YouTubers don't get paid. And I realize that it's a hassle. But if you want to be able to support me, and be able to do a little something extra for the Squeaking Lion YouTube channel, or for your favorite YouTuber, don't hit that skip ad button. Just watch the first 30 seconds. I like to say watch the first 33 seconds, because you never know. Sometimes those timetables can be a little wonky. So I always say watch the first 33 seconds, then hit the skip ad. And that way you're supporting the Squeaking Lion YouTube channel, or whoever your favorite YouTuber is, and you're not stuck having to watch a several minute long ad that you could care less about. Obviously, if the ad ends before 30 seconds, you're going to have to watch the whole thing anyway. And for that, once again, I say thank you. So number one, watch the ads and you support me. And it doesn't cost you a cent. All it costs is just a teeny bit of time. So that's number one. Number two, share the videos. Share my videos on your social media. Believe it or not, that's huge. To have your videos shared off of YouTube and onto other social media, YouTube looks at that and says, oh, you cared enough about this YouTuber, you cared enough about this video that you wanted to share this video with other people in your social network. And YouTube loves this, absolutely loves this. And for you to take that, basically just hit that little share button that's on every single video that allows you to share it to social media like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and just all the other, there's, all the different, large numbers of social media out there. YouTube does track that. They have an actual tracking program that's attached to every video, and it follows where that video goes. So when you share my videos, you're actually telling YouTube that you care about this video. And to reward that, YouTube starts throwing a lot more attention at those videos. In other words, a lot more attention at me. And that gives my channel more exposure and more, more people, because it'll start putting up my videos more and more and more and more and more, so that, in that recommended list that you get, we recommend you watch blah 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 based on your particular viewing. Yeah, and you ever wonder why sometimes you get that recommended thing and you have no idea why you've been given this recommendation, because you've never heard of this YouTuber and you don't really want to watch, cats playing with ball of yarn for the 900 millionth time. There's only so many times you can watch that. Actually, it's not true. You can watch that forever. But but you get the idea. It's like all of a sudden you have your usual stuff that you watch, and then you have this completely weird, out of the blue, why the heck are you putting this on my recommendations list? And that's because usually that particular video got a lot of attention from some source. And one of the primary attentions is liking, subscribing because of that video, subscribing because of the video, but liking and sharing that video. And it draws a lot of attention to that video, especially by YouTube. And of course, the more video, the more attention that gets showed to a YouTuber, shown to a video, the more that video gets posted up by YouTube, and of course the more exposure there is to that channel, in this case Squeaking Lion's YouTube channel. So share the video, and of course liking the videos. Both of those really are a huge help. It costs nothing. All it takes is click, and you're done. A couple of clicks, and you've hugely helped my channel. So that's another way. And the final way, which God suggested to me, and I kind of go, well, yeah, technically this is a good idea. On one hand, I kind of go, well, yes, this is I like this idea. And on the other hand, it seems a little underhanded, but if you don't mind a little underhanded, maybe this is for you. What you can do is go to the Squeaking Lion YouTube channel, pick a playlist, any playlist. Click that little button next to the playlist that says loop, so that the playlist will loop endlessly. And then start the playlist, put it to the side on your computer, and you can't mute the video, but you can turn the video all the way down to its absolutely quietest level, so that at least there's a little bit of tiniest bit of sound, and it's practically inaudible at its lowest level. But you can't mute it. Just whatever you do, don't mute it. Because if it's muted, YouTube knows that you're just running the video and you're not listening to it, and they don't give you credit. But if you have it just on the lowest level and you have that playlist constantly running in the background, on and on and on and on and on and on and on, heck, if you're willing to do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, constantly playing and playing and playing, well, YouTube looks at that and realizes, oh, you're watching all these ads that they're posting up on these videos. You're watching these videos over and over. You must really like these videos. And I would even suggest doing it on a very large, a very long playlist. Like one of my playlists that's at least 50 videos, and probably the larger the better. Like maybe Stardew Valley or the My Time at Portia, or just any of them, really any of them. But probably the longer ones would be better, just because it's going to keep cycling through it. And what that does is it gives, once again, a lot of exposure to the Squeaking Lion YouTube channel. Those videos are constantly being played. They're constantly being viewed, even though you've just kind of got it to the side, over to over here a little bit. And as long as it's you're showing the possibility that you're actually watching these videos all the time, YouTube counts that. and all the ads that are being shown during that time, well, you don't have to watch them. You just put up the playlist and go watch a movie. Go do your homework. Go do whatever. Now, like I said, it's a little underhanded, but it's harmless. It's harmless. I don't think it's hurting anybody. For what you're doing is that you would normally be supporting the Squeaking Lion YouTube channel anyway, and the advertisers have already paid for the advertising, so it's not like it's going to waste or anything. It's already been done. YouTube's already gotten paid. The advertisers have already paid their money and already gotten their dimes worth. All you're doing is supporting this channel. And so if you would if you want to do that, if you feel like that's a perfectly acceptable thing, that is something that was suggested to me, and I actually have had a couple of fans say, "This is what I do, Lion. I'm helping you out this way." And I'm like, wow, I hadn't thought of that, but that's a really cool idea. So if you would like to do that, that would be fine with me. I don't think anybody gets hurt with that, and that just, once again, it just helps helps my channel so very much. So those were all the ideas that I had kind of come up with to be able to support Squeaking Lion without having to pay a cent. All that takes is just a couple of button clicks, and you're out nothing, and a little bit of time. That's all. So that was all I had for this particular vlog. Once again, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. You guys are the best. You guys are absolutely fantastic. You are the best fans a guy could hope for. Truly, I am so grateful from the bottom of my heart. And keep up that viewership. We're getting big, guys. All we need to do is just keep on going, and one day we're going to be like up there with Jacksepticeye, and we're going to be like really huge. And I realize that like almost every time I say like big, I always talk Jacksepticeye. Everyone always asks, why don't you talk about PewDiePie? Well, because PewDiePie isn't as good as Jacksepticeye. Personal opinion, I like Jacksepticeye. He's the guy's cool. He's got a lot of positive energy, and I like him. He reminds me of me, even though he like actually started his channel before I did. But I'm older than him, so I say he's taking after me. Darn it. And in any case, guys, that's going to do it for this particular vlog. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, do the liking and the subscribing and the commenting. I really, really do appreciate all of you. And you guys have made it possible for me to officially have succeeded with 1,000 subscribers. And that's huge. That's huge, guys. It's huge. And I so appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, everyone, always remember that anyone can be a mouse that roars, but it takes someone special to be a lion that squeaks. So embrace your inner lion and squeak on! Wow. Who would have thought 2.5 years ago I'd have made 1,000 subscribers? It seems like such a small thing when you're compared to like YouTubers with just hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers, but hitting 1,000, it's a lot harder than you'd think. So I will end with one last